But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for your...
Added a position. Want to see this dump through this low.
But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven.
ES is pushing up again. NQ's not really reacting. Just want to see this. Take
Order
5
filled.
right there. Let the rest hit the TP. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, edge me, edge me.
Order filled.
Alright, so that shorting all-time highs. We're going to recap price action today and the 2 winners we got and why I would short the all-time highs. The first reason is price is fractal. The second reason is the market moves based on liquidity. Without liquidity, there is no market. So the market is constantly going to be moving to levels where there is interest in buyers and sellers. Everyone who went in short here went in too early. They were impatient. They were greedy. They wanted to try to catch the top and short it back down to these levels. So if you're trying to get in here, you're just too early. Patience is the name of the game, baby. Patience preserves your capital. If you do not have patience, you will take unnecessary losers and lose your capital. So we end up pushing higher. So everyone who went in short here, their profit levels were not hit and they were immediately taken out and their stops were hit. So we're trending up, we're trending up, we're trending up. The first thing I notice is this lower high into a shift of structure. Next thing I notice is we fail to break that lower high and we make equal highs. The wick took it out, but the bodies tell the story, the wicks do the damage. So everyone again who's going in short right here, who went short up in here, they just got stopped. And then the market makes its move after stopping them out. Next thing I notice is we disrespect this 1 minute imbalance. We disrespect it by closing below it, and we close below that candle. So that triggers me in. I am basing my executions off of my confluences and how price behaves at a certain time. So again, and we're targeting extremely low hanging fruit because of the higher time frame order flow in the market. I did make a mistake. This is an example of trying to force and put your will on the market to behave a certain way. I wanted the market to run these stops quickly and shock these buyers over here out of their orders due to trailing stop losses or them just closing out of fear. We did not do that, so I wasn't able to hit my profit target, and I got stopped out on my trailing stop. So that was me being a little too greedy, and then also me being forceful on the market, trying to force something when I am just a flea in a much larger lake. The reason I got in again was because of this candle close engulfing this bullish candle. Again, market needs liquidity to move. So who, you got to ask yourself, who's going to be in more pain right now? Everyone who went long here, are they going to be in pain if we shoot up to their targets? Or are they going to be in more pain if we run after their stops? And does the market have enough people that want short in here to really inflict pain on them? Or are more people long right now, and are more people going long off of this price action? And are more people going long because of this reaction off this level, and they want to go long because they don't want to miss out on the move? I would say that the more people that would feel this pain of this move would be people who went long. So that is my thinking process, and that is the reason why I jumped in when I did. Now, the reason I targeted what I targeted was due to the fact, and we literally caught this wick. I targeted the left side of the curve, right? That will always tell me where stop orders are, where liquidity is. So I noticed these equal lows right here, these equal lows right here, and I'm also noticing these equal lows. Now this was a liquidity sweep to push higher. So again, I understand higher time frame order flow, so I'm not being too greedy. I made that mistake previous trade. I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to take profits at these levels. And that's exactly what I did. And again, price got a little funky over here. But immediately off of our final take profit, we get a huge reaction, and we would have got stopped out at a trailing stop versus taking full profits. So yeah, overall very pleased with these trades. Again, guys, the markets are fractal, right? And the market is going to move based off of liquidity. So understanding that, and then using price's behavior, using confluences in price action, so those would be market structure, imbalances in price. That's going to be, market structure, imbalances, liquidity levels, and then the actual candlestick's behavior. And that's what we use right here. So tying all of that together, using the technical intelligence to figure out where I'm going to get in and out of the markets, and then using my emotional intelligence to, I was feeling extremely impatient, man. I wanted to get in the markets, right? It's moving. There's money to be made. I wanted to get in on that action. And I had to just process that emotion. I had to feel it. I had to express it, acknowledge it, accept it. And by doing that, I'm literally grounding that electricity. I'm grounding that energy that's flowing through my body, that's dictating how I'm thinking and behaving. I'm grounding that energy out. By doing that, now I have clarity of mind and the ability to choose the counsel, the emotional counsel that's running my mind. So by doing that, and by tuning in, so you could feel emotion, right? Or excuse me, you could feel impatience. So therefore, according to the law of duality, hot and cold, rich and poor, light and dark, you can now tune in to patience. You can now tune into discipline. You can now tune into courage. You can tune into wisdom. You can tune into love and grace. And by choosing that emotional counsel, the king, the warrior, magician, lover, by tuning into that, and that takes work, man. That takes deep inner work, and to embody those emotions, to embody that energy state. By doing that, by embodying that, training your body to feel and to absorb and to tune in to that energy state. By doing that, when you're faced with emotions that are fear, greed, impatience, anger, when you feel those emotions, you can ground those out and then you can choose through feeling to embody your higher level of consciousness. You can tune in to higher states of energy, and then your behaviors and actions will be accordingly to your most authentic self, to your most prosperous, abundant self, because you're aligned with that energy. It's instant manifestation. That is instant manifestation. I'm going to be releasing a few parts of the program for free in that Telegram. So again, you guys are going to get exclusive free content that teaches you technical intelligence, that will teach you emotional intelligence, how to embody, how to tune, and how to ground out your energy when you're feeling fear, greed, and impatience in the markets.